Hey guys, Infidel1258 here. We're going to get into some end of season reward claims. We'll be talking about how to spend our glint effectively, which cards to focus on, why I'm buying this and not that. A lot of game theory as well, so if that sounds interesting, stick around. I'm beginning already to have a new approach, I think. Because I've, up until this moment, said I really want to focus on the epics as well as the rares and the commons, and then only then the legendaries. A couple things to consider right now. The cards have made it to the marketplace, and they haven't, the liquidity available on the marketplace for the Rebellion Soulbounds is minuscule. And so the price points are pretty interesting. If you had them liquid, you could acquire them. Warborn Chieftain's pretty interesting. Is a card I would love to have maxed out. There's 3 copies available. No maxing that out. What else? This one is the most expensive one. Interesting. Opportunity Immunity Blast. The reason I'm looking at this is because these being particularly scarce leads to a question around market opportunity, but it might easily be measurably worthwhile to have them now, right this minute, because of lack of liquidity. And so I'm looking at Sergeant Grausral, not because I like this. I'm just curious to see what are people saying the price points are. This is the most expensive legendary, and I don't know that I would agree. The blast is cool. Opportunity, okay. Opportunity with blast. And immunity is always nice. Okay. $18 though. You know, if we start to compare that to Rebellion, just generalized Rebellion cards, $18 is going to put you well above most of the other cards, right? And some amazing, amazing cards. And I know it's because the Legendary Soulbounds are limited in issuance at this very moment. As more of them become online, you would think cards like this, Black Merchants, won't be listing for $10.50 per. This means, in my mind, these prices, then I might feel are justified, is what I mean to say. And so, does it make sense, coming back to end of season rewards, does it make sense to focus on unlocking some legendary chests in order to sell some legendary Soulbound reward cards? Release Soulbound card. It's a 20 times modifier. So we're talking 250,000 DEC. Ay, ay, ay. For real though? $200 or something, 0.8. Yeah, $200. So $200 to liquid, make that liquid. Do you imagine that any of the legendary gold foils could be brought to marketplace for greater than that value? Maybe. Maybe. It's worth thinking about. I'm not going to do it, and I don't have that sort of DC anyways, even if I wanted to. But if you had, like, for instance, a gold foil Warborn Chieftain, or maybe a gold foil Syrinth, or possibly Emberguard, or I don't know. You might think about it. From a regular foil perspective, the burns are going to go for considerably less. What are they going for? Is there any profitability there? $16? 16 US or 20,000 DEC. Well, there you go. I mean, I'm not going to unbind at $16,000 and then I bring to marketplace. I'm going to be lucky to squeeze any sort of profit. So again, as with the Soulbound reward cards, the Chaos Legion Soulbound reward cards, it seems as though people are using probably DCB angle that I wanted to look at didn't seem to bear fruit, and therefore we're back to square one where we want to focus on epics. I think rares and commons in that order now. My common lists are pretty good. One thing before I go and buy a bunch of loot chests is I'm going to get a new wild pass because I'm gonna gain energy that well beyond what I could pay, and so I need the wild pass to just go to work for me. 300 minor chests. Let's go. Nice. Feels like a good amount of rares. Let's go. Arachne Weaver, one of the ones I really enjoy too. Nice. Rare. Well, look at this. Little 6-card rare streak from the common chests. Gold foil common. Continuum Seer, thank you very much. Another goalie. Alpine Skink. Okay, so I got one epic, I got several rares, I got a few gold foils, I got tons of merits, I got energy, and that is the same cost. I mean, now it's not, but that is the same cost. 300 of those is the same cost as 400 of these common draws. I really think the minor chest is better. I mean, you got the legendary card drop possibility. You got some, you know, I got one epic, I got gold foils, I got, right? Like, I know I could get gold foil commons with the common draw, but nonetheless, I really think objectively the minor chest is better than the common draw. And I might feel the same way about each of these chests with respect to their sort of equivalent up top here. I definitely feel that way about minor and major. Let's get major next. See, 150 major chests is the same okay, no, it's not. We're into a pretty substantial price increase up here. 150,000 versus 75. But this is going to produce one or two legendaries, I bet. Let's find out. 150 major chests. Let's go. A lot more sound effects this time around. Halarian Huntress has gotten into my regular play lately. I played Alpine Skink the other day. It didn't work the way I tried it, but these cards are making it into my regular rotations now. Thank you. Okay, no legendaries. It's okay. Let's hold off on the ultimate chests. Let's go 100 rares right now. And we're down to... what? Oh. Hello, thank you. So I actually had 900,000 glint. Okay. We got more goodies to look at than we thought. We're going about 1 million glint again. I had 600,000 glint before claiming end of season. So that's why. That's the confusion. Commander Slade. Nice. Goldie. I like that. Legionary. And turn that down for you guys. I hope Continuum Seer got leveled up. I haven't been able to play with her. She's too low level for me at this moment. I should have checked to see what my beginning stat... I know roughly what my beginning completion levels were with these cards. And yeah, we'll see at the end where we land. You know what? Because we have the extra, we're definitely getting 400 of these guys. 400 of these for 60 or 300 of these for 90. Probably, maybe both. We'll see. Nice, couple goldies right back to back there. We'll do the ultimate chests next, I think, maybe. No, we're going to do the epics. I haven't necessarily seen a lot of combat with these cards. In all my play in Modern, I don't necessarily see you guys using them. I don't know if it's because most people don't have as many sort of completed cards as I do. Probably that's a part of it, but some of the big boys must have it. And yet I just don't see it. I'm interested to use my Splinter card data and try and start seeing what some of these, which ones are really being impactful. I might have to make that a separate video though. Also, the same with the legendary Rebellion summoners. I'm starting to get a good amount of data, I would think, with a couple of the summoners at least. And so it'd be nice to maybe unpack that in depth in a separate video and just try and see how they're winning and when they're winning. That's why SPLINTERCOACH is pretty interesting. I do pay for it personally, and I enjoy it. So if you like understanding how you're winning and why you lose, you might enjoy that. Check it out. Okay. Pretty good. I mean, I don't feel like any of that was like astonishing. We got 500,000 left. Let's get some epics. I did the rares, right? Yep. I didn't do these ones and I didn't do these ones. Let's get some epics first off. Give me some gold foils. Olivia. Okay. So Night Reaper is definitely a favorite of mine. I've been getting I feel like my Kazi Conjurer is pretty high level. And today again we added a number of copies, which is great. Halfling Refugee I use all the time. Shock Trooper gets a lot of play in the rotation, even though it's medium sort of leveled. Thanalorian is still a little bit low level for me to play regularly, which I can't wait to get her really ramped up and maxed out. Olivia, I did have a really cool win the other day with her. She had 11 or 12 abilities by the end, which was cool. Okay, we've got 329 left. 30 ultimate chests. And I think we'll have 200,000 left, and maybe we'll hit those mid-range chests. The rares. Love to see a legendary. Oh, the merits. Thank you. Oh, here we go. Yeah, and 2 of them too. And another legendary. Let's go. 2 of them too. And merits. Good. Huge merits. Huge. Okay, that is sweet. These are 2 of the ones that I respect the most of all the ones. I don't love Emberguard, but it's, from the legendary perspective, it's pretty, like, it's solid. And Sirenth, it's dragon, so it'll fit into a lot of scenarios. So that's always cool. And with 190,000 left, let's just try and close out with this, and we'll leave that for today. Rare. No, that's not what I wanted. Okay. It is what it is. It's not what I wanted. I wanted rare chests. Okay. Razorhound, gold foil. No take backs in crypto. gold foil egg forger, dragon egg forger. Another gold foil legionary. Last thing to do before we wrap up on the season reward video is definitely reflect where we've come from. So on the screen you're going to see my soulbound reward totals, and I was at 61, 42, 40 and 14% respectively on the common, rare, epics and legendaries in terms of completion. So 61 on the commons, and now here's my most up-to-date data. We're at 75%, so we just went up, is that 14% on the commons alone? And 60, 49, where is that? 60, whoa, 18% on the rares. And then we went up 9% on the epics, and we didn't get any legendaries, did we? Or did we get any? We got 3% more legendaries. So that's great progress. My commons are getting very close to complete, which is so exciting. Halloran Huntress level 9, Nimble Duke level 8, level 9 on the Udric, on the Dry Bone, and on the Chaos Evoker. Lots of power. Also the Udric Elder level 9, which I'm using quite a bit. And finally, we're going to open some Gladius cases and we'll wrap here. We have 58,000, 28, 29 Glad cases. And my current soulbound Glad results are 56, 72, 51, and look at that, 72% on the rares. But let's go see what we got on those cases. Oh, so we'll see what sort of growth we see on the Gladius, and we'll wrap up the video. Oh, I see an epic. Yeah, 2 Quoras, 3 Quoras, love that. That might be core to the next level. Marisol Contuma is getting so much play from my team now with the Inspire, and I don't know if I recently leveled it to a new level, but and Isgold I play all the time. Katroba is literally like a carry card, even in the rank experience nowadays. So good. And there's Katie with 5. These are amazing pickups. Let's quickly go see how we did. So 56, 72, 51, and 47. Let me refresh. What'll happen? $58. So a couple percent, 3% across the board kind of thing. Good growth. And none of them are super close to done or like leveling up. So I can tell based on this data, which is really clean and easy to look at, I'm not ready to level up. Okay, I'm going to leave it there, guys. Thanks so much for your time and attention. Have an amazing day. God bless.